Welcome back everybody to Formula E Weekly. I say welcome back, it's been a 2-week break since we've had this show up on the channel, and it's been a pretty quiet fortnight, to be perfectly honest with you. If you didn't know, I was away last week and I would have put up a video during this week if anything had happened, but it hasn't. Completely dead in the world of Formula E, and you've got to bear in mind that it's still a growing sport. You know, it's still a brand new sport. We're only in season 4 of it ever existing, and it's still growing. This year, it's its biggest year ever, and I think that's only going to continue into next season when we have the brand new Gen 2 cars, which obviously, like I've said before in previous videos, look incredible. But because it's a growing sport, because it's new, because it's learning and progressing slowly, it means we've got a lack of news outlets covering Formula E, a lack of news going on their own channel, because there's not the demand for it. So it's a bit gutting at this stage, and that's why in theory I wanted to do the Formula E Weekly, was to try and get the word out about the Formula E news when it comes out and put it in a weekly show for you guys. But like I say, it's been 2 weeks now and we've had absolutely nothing, even on the Formula E website. There's been odd bods about people's thoughts about Santiago E-Prix, a few different things about the Geneva Motor Show convention, a few sponsorship deals for particular races, but nothing that I believe that you guys would really want to know about. And so what I've said in the past is that in these episodes where there's no news, I was going to pose a question to you guys. So I am going to do that today, but I just thought I'd let you know as well before we get on to that question, is that finally up on the Formula E YouTube channel they have posted the first race of the season, the Hong Kong E-Prix Season 4 Round 1, and I just thought I'd let you guys know that that's the full race. If you guys missed that race, it was a particularly good one. I did enjoy that weekend, actually, that whole weekend, and I would definitely recommend going over to that channel and just giving it a watch for 10 minutes if you fancy. But that is up there on the channel now, and they actually do quite a lot of good stuff, Formula E, over on that channel. So I would definitely recommend just going over there and having a look at what they've got, have a little gander through their content. It's not too bad at all. So then, moving on to the big question of the day, which I'm definitely going to do, well, a bigger version of in its own video. And that question is will Formula E replace Formula 1? And this is a very big question that is definitely on a lot of the tips of their tongues in the world of Formula E, and even slightly now in Formula 1. But will it ever replace Formula 1? And it's definitely a difficult question that I think I'm definitely going to answer in its own separate video with a lot longer time to talk. Maybe a half an hour sort of video, 45 minute. I may even look to get someone else on to get their thoughts about the situation. But I thought I'd give you just a brief thought before I put lots of work into research and everything, but just my personal thoughts before, like I say, I've had any sort of persuasion to one side of the argument or the other from any external media outlets or any other people's opinions. And my answer to the question is no. I don't think Formula E will ever replace Formula 1, and I don't think it'll ever overtake Formula 1. Obviously, like I say, it's a very difficult one to predict, and if it was ever to happen, we're talking 2040, probably 2030, that sort of time period, I believe, when Formula 1 will be looking to get rid of the engines they have at the moment and moving over to electric engines. That's inevitable, and I'm not going to deny that. I really do think that's inevitable. I think we can all agree, 100%, although it'd be nasty to see, it's going to happen. And at all costs, I think they will definitely push to not make it happen. Obviously, people fuming that it's V6s at the moment instead of V8s and V10s, beautiful noises they were. But electric engines are even worse. And so, yes, Formula 1 will make the change to electric engines. However, I still think that F1 will be the superior category because, one, I don't think they'll merge. I don't think Liberty Media, they've obviously just acquired F1, and I don't think they'll be happy to do a merger or just stop Formula 1 completely. And I think there's still that draw to Formula 1, that history that's there, the grounding that's already in place. Obviously all the top drivers will be there, all the top teams will be there. You know, this is no disrespect of some of the Formula E teams, but I guarantee you, most people who follow Formula 1 do not know the majority of Formula E teams. However, the other way around, I guarantee that most people who follow Formula E know the majority of Formula 1 teams. And obviously as well, it's difficult just to do this as an off-the-cuff sort of thing, without much preparation, but for these weekly videos, with these questions, that's all I want to do. I just want to see a quick question just chucked in there, my initial thoughts, and if it's a serious question like this one is, then I will definitely do a much bigger separate episode covering this particular topic. So in the comments, if you fancy just chucking down your opinions, then I can include them in the big video I'm going to have, the half-an-hour video I'm going to call it just for now, on will Formula E replace Formula 1, but my short answer is no. So, if you are new around here, every week we do a Formula E weekly on a Sunday, and then on the Monday we do Formula 1 weekly. So we cover all news in Formula 1, Formula E, Formula 2 and all sorts of goodies, if you want to call them that, in the world of motorsport. If you have enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.